Join me as I take on the challenge of discovering Jesus and exploring the ultimate path to experiencing God's love and grace. Understanding Jesus is so much more than just a historical figure or a religious icon. It's about grasping the very heart of God's love and grace. In today's world, it's easy to feel disconnected from God's love. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us we're not good enough, that we need to be more, do more, achieve more. We're left feeling like we're stuck in this endless cycle of striving and earning, but never really knowing if we're worthy. We struggle to quiet the noise of our own self-doubt and fears, and we wonder if God even cares about our daily lives. We attend church, we read the Bible, but somehow we still feel like there's a gap between us and God. We wonder if we're just not good enough, if we're not praying hard enough, or if we're not doing enough good deeds. We try to fill the void with superficial relationships, social media validation, or material items. But deep down, we know that's not what we're searching for. We're searching for a sense of belonging, of being loved and accepted for who we are. We're searching for a sense of purpose that goes beyond our daily routines. We're searching for a glimpse of hope that tells us we're not alone in this crazy world. We're not alone in this struggle. The disciples, Jesus' closest friends, struggled to understand his teachings too. They were ordinary people, just like us, trying to make sense of this crazy world. And yet, Jesus looked at them with eyes of love and compassion, and he said, "You are loved, you are valued, and you are enough." Jesus' teachings weren't about grand spiritual experiences or spectacular miracles. They were about the everyday moments, the quiet conversations, and the ordinary people he met along the way. His teachings were about revealing the true nature of God's love and grace. They were about showing us that God is not some distant, untouchable figure, but a loving Father who desires a deep, personal relationship with each and every one of us. One of the most powerful moments in Jesus' ministry is when he encounters a Samaritan woman at the well. This woman, rejected by society, ostracized by her community, and thirsty for more, encountered Jesus, and he looked at her with eyes of love and said, "You are seen, you are valued, and you are enough." In that moment, she experienced a transformation that went beyond words, beyond emotions, and beyond human comprehension. She experienced the love of God in a way that changed her life forever. Jesus embodies God's love in a way that's both powerful and intimate. He shows us that God's love is not just a feeling or an emotion, but a choice, a decision to love us unconditionally, without borders and without limits. Jesus' teachings, his actions, and his very presence reveal the true nature of God's love and grace. He shows us that God is not just a distant creator, but a loving Father who desires to be involved in every aspect of our lives. In this journey of discovering Jesus, I've come to realize that experiencing God's love and grace is not about achieving some spiritual high or getting our lives together. It's about embracing our brokenness, our doubts, and our fears, and surrendering them to the one who loves us most. It's about understanding that we're not alone in this journey, that we're part of a larger story, a story of redemption, restoration, and love. The greatest discovery we can make is not about who Jesus is, but about who we are in light of his love and grace. We are loved, we are valued, and we are enough. If you're ready to take that step, I invite you to pray with me. This prayer is not about having all the answers or being perfect. It's about opening your heart to Jesus and allowing him to guide your life. If you're ready, pray these words. Jesus, I come to you today knowing that I've tried to do life on my own. I admit that I've wandered, searching for peace, but nothing has filled the emptiness inside me. I believe that you are the way, the truth, and the life, and that through you, I can find true peace and purpose. I ask you to come into my life, forgive me for my mistakes, and guide me on the path that leads to the Father. I trust you with my life, my future, and my eternity. Amen. If you prayed that prayer, know that this is the beginning of a new journey, one where you're no longer walking alone. If you're struggling to feel connected to God's love, I encourage you to share your story in the comments below. Let's start a conversation about how we can deepen our faith and experience God's love in a way that transforms our lives. And if you want to continue this journey of discovering Jesus, be sure to check out my next video. Thanks for joining me on this journey.